Alright, my guys, we are back. Had to take a little hiatus, focus on, of course, making some money for my business, but just trying to organize a few things for real. And just have a little fun myself. Well, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do, but you feel me? Yeah, we out there. But nah, right now, right now what's going on is, this box randomly caught some trike, but I think that's when I first opened it too. But at the same time, I think it's still with fruit. I'm just gonna keep this one outside, and I might get an extra bin for it, just so I can keep a close eye on this and make sure everything doing what it needs to do. So far, so good, but I know this trike spreads very fast, so I gotta be careful. And I don't want this to just spread all throughout my house. So before all these spores start letting loose, I'm gonna just go ahead and close this up. What I'm gonna try to do is a self-fruiting bin, whereas though I ain't gotta touch it, but I gotta put this in the right area so it wouldn't be too so it's not too hot, and it dry out this bin too fast. Definitely watching out for that. Nah, once I do this, I'm ready to show y'all what it look like. So far, it's been doing pretty well. I didn't have no problems with it until I just checked on it today. But that smaller one that I did was actually pretty good. I didn't see no Catams. It's almost fully colonized. I want to give it another. I want to give it. It's about 6 or 7 days. I think it's 7 days right now. 7 days have been in colonization, and technically I can put it to fruit now. I want to show y'all that when I go upstairs, but I also want to show y'all the other stuff that been going on with the other jars, how they've been turning out. And since this is a species that doesn't contam easily, it still catams, don't get me wrong, it still catams, but it doesn't catam as easily and it can fight back. I'm still going to try to grow it to see where it goes. Now, what people don't realize is that, yes, you shouldn't grow your mushrooms with any other type of contamination in there, but with trichoderma, it's kind of a funny thing, because you can use trichoderma to counter react through different diseases and different molds that attack your plant. And 9 times out of 10, depending on what plants you're going to and what you're doing, you technically eating it. And it doesn't, I'm not saying you technically eating it, because you really won't be eating it. It's going to be at the base level. It's only it's a substrate level, dirt level, basically. Colonizes dirt real fast. And that basically, from how I perceive it, it may not be 100% right or nothing, but how I perceive it is, it's like an antibacterial. Keeps away any types of fungus, keeps away any type of bacteria, or kills them off, so it can have a more prolific grow on its own. And I have seen people grow with trichoderma affecting their substrate and their mushrooms. But here, try this out. I know, and why I brung that up was mainly because I wanted to wanted to allow y'all to know that you don't have to just throw it out, but if you have a better area where though, say for instance, you have a place outdoor that you can actually grow it in, whereas though it won't put you in a situation where though you always introducing trichoderma back into your house. Although technically, since they're sporulate and they don't create fruit bodies, they're gonna, every time you open the container, their spores are gonna come out and touch whatever that's around it. That's how mushrooms, any any mold, anything like that. That's how they produce more of their cells. They sporulate. So like the mushrooms with their caps and everything, they shit. They shoot their spores out from their caps, and once their spores come out, they go down. They go basically down towards the dirt, or if the wind is blowing at the time, they'll fall. They'll pick up from the wind and go to the nearest place that the wind carries them. And say for instance, like you got your mushroom, mushroom lovers, your manure lover mushrooms. They find some manure and some good manure that they can actually colonize, then boom, they gone. But that is exactly like how your spores work with your in a way, but yeah, that's how your spores work with your trichoderma and everything else. That's why if you go look at other people's videos and stuff like that, and they talk about trichoderma and they talk about different contaminants and stuff like that, and they try to tell you like take this outside your house, saying one dude saying sterilize the whole entire jar with the grains and everything, all the infected grains in there all at the same time, do it for like 40 minutes and then take it out and throw it into your soil or just throw it away. Mainly because like I said, when you go into when you get into like different spores, different contaminations and shit like that, you want to make sure you have the most cleanest environment, even if you're not in the room that you're working with, because you have to still think about air circulation, meaning your fans, them going around circulating the air. And say for instance you open up a box that had nothing but trichoderma filled up, or nothing but red mold, or whatever the case may be, filled up, and they was already damn near sporulate, and you open that up, now you got spores of whatever was in that box in your house, and now your grows are going to be a little bit harder just because you got contaminant. You got freshly new contaminant in your house. That's going to be a little harder for you to get your work done. So this is the main reason why a lot of people say, just if you got contaminant, take that shit out your house and keep it moving from there, because all it's going to do is keep creating more and more problems. But this is what the jar look like. I think y'all can see it though. Let me get a little closer. This the contam right here. That's the trichoderma. It looks like a fluffy white mold, but you see the growth that's going on. I'm not too worried about it, but I still want to put it to fruit, get this going, so we don't have no problems coming up in the future. Meaning when they start actually creating the fruit bodies, hopefully it doesn't take over the whole entire thing. It look like it's gonna fight back against it, but we gotta see. More than likely, I'm gonna put this under my stairs, keep an eye on it every day, because I'm gonna have to fan it. But put this under my stairs. I'm gonna fan it actually for 30. Oh yeah, you gotta fan this for 30 seconds. It's the most easiest thing. Simply take your top and then start counting to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You can spray it. It's not right. Well, It's only not recommended when your substrate is highly, when it's, I said highly, when it's, when the water capacity is fully right. And you want to mix it mainly because that helps with starting that cycle of letting them know that they can start fruiting now. They can start going through these cycles. But, oh yeah, let me show y'all what's going on out here. So I did finish the raised bed. I made this little garden. I say garden. I made this little the stand for the strawberries because I didn't want them on the ground. I gotta take this garbage bin off. I made this stand for the strawberries. I gotta hammer this in the ground so it can be a little bit more flushed. I did build up on the tomato bed. I said tomato bed. The potato bed. I gotta do something with that bed over there. I don't know what she ready to do with that. I do got the 2 arches for that. Of course, I got the bed for the peach tree. Then I got that. Then I gotta build a stand for the peas and stuff like that. She was thinking about using this back piece, but the spacing in between is too wide, so I was going to use the rest of the that wire that I used for the I still can't remember those names. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's gonna take me a long time before I remember them. But yeah, still gotta I'm gonna use those instead of using those big wires. Just create like a let me show y'all. I do have something out here that I can show y'all. It's gonna be a little wider, but that that back piece back here that's holding up, they got the 2 sticks. It's gonna be like that, but with the wire in the middle, creating a stand, a straight up stand, so they can grow, so the vines can grow up. But I want to show y'all what's been going on, what's been happening with the other jars. Some of them have been taking a little longer. Some of them just been taking it. Some of them hammed out or whatever the case may be. But kind of turn this light on too. But all right. So this first one, this was the grain to grain transfer. So this one, what the fuck happened? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This one just tanned completely out. And yeah, I don't know what type of mold it is, but I ain't fucking with it. I just decided not to open it. Still debating on this one. Like I said, this is a very strong and resilient mushroom that I got. They don't contam easily. So I was kind of confused when I seen this because it had a little bit of some mold in here. But after I check it now, it's completely covered with the mycelium. Like the mycelium just took completely over. And mind you, this was the jar that I did with the I mixed with the oats and raw berries. So I'm sitting this one off. I have this one. This one contaminated out with something. I don't even know what it is. It just started changing color, so I just put it aside and I ain't touch it. I just wanted to show y'all an update, but I still got a few more too, so y'all won't be so confused. I think I showed an update on these. I think I told you I was getting rid of them. Actually, these was the jars that wound up contaminating out completely. I was saving them because I was trying to see what else was going to contaminate. But yeah, it's contaminated completely out. Completely out. Both of them. And I got 2 more that did the same thing. And this is what they looking like. And I'm gonna wind up probably having to do the pressure cooker thing that I was talking to y'all about, so I can get those out cleanly. But oh yeah, and this is the other one that contaminated out. And y'all probably can, I don't know if y'all can still see it, but this jar kind of funny. But on the bottom, on the bottom, you could probably still see it just a little bit. I really can't tell, but this one had Katam out, but it started fighting back and eating the Katam, so I kept it. I'm just gonna see which other one. Matter of fact, now that I thought about it, what I'm gonna do here is, since both of these has some type of Katam, the one with the rye and the oats, and this one, I'm gonna just go ahead and see how they gonna fruit. I don't waste my time. Oh yeah, I think I said this already, but these two right here, Katam'd out. Well, this one technically hasn't. It's still pushing. But it's taking this sweet ass time. And I really don't want to wait for it, but you don't have no other choice, so I might just kick that bitch outside and keep it moving from there. But everything else is doing this thing. It's trying to get fully colonized. We got jaws out here. It's taking your time. We got jaws that's either fully colonized like so. And this one is actually the one that did very well. This, they all around look the same. This almost fully colonized too. Like this. And just another quick update, so I'll let y'all know what I'm going to get into. So, because I'm be cutting back on making some videos just so I can start making some more money. But I'm ready to help my mother's friend out with his business, so I can, well, he needs some help in general, so I just need some money. So I'm gonna just help him out, get some quick money, fund my business so I can have some more stuff for y'all to actually sit down and learn with. But this was really just an update video trying to explain what was going on, how things was going, if anything caught Katam, and if it did or didn't, because it's almost around that time. And shit, they almost fully colonized anyway. If they did or didn't, let me show y'all how to start off the fruiting conditions. And even if it did, because I know what I'm working with, still show y'all, but show y'all the progression of it, so y'all see if shit goes bad, shit goes good, if you can get one good run out of it, or if you can get multiple because it wound up fighting back, or whatever the case may be. But since it's outside, it should have a way better chance. And I say this because every mushroom any jars that I had, or any actual mycelium pads that I either threw outside that was Katam, wound up reanimating itself, basically. I said reanimated. Revived itself, as I want to say. And mainly, I say mainly the reason for that is because it has different microbial things outside, meaning insects, bacteria, and so forth on like that, inside the dirt, that it helps out with fighting back with any other Katams. And since it's in a new environment where things can eat off certain things, it'll have more of a longer prolific life to it. So I'm just trying to figure out, well, not really figure out, I messed up. I'm just I ain't even stressing about a lot of stuff, because I know some things are gonna come straight back. I just got, once I make my garden properly how I want it to, and get the I think it's straw, hay. It's either hay or straw. I gotta remember which one it was, but I believe it's straw. Get the hay or straw, put that down so they can have the humidity. But I'm gonna show y'all that, because that's a little different too, especially with working with these. I I did have success working out in outside, but it was kind of a little iffy. I got one big ass mushroom, and that's all that came out. Well, from that one spot, I did get a few other ones, but I didn't have enough hay to keep that humidity right so they could grow, or the ones in the pot so they can grow big enough. But since I got a lot of shit to work with, we're gonna have some more series. I just wanted to make this update, let y'all know what was going on, what my directions is, and definitely trying to make more cleaner videos with though the direction is straightforward, so y'all know what's going on, y'all know how everything is getting down, y'all know what the video's about type shit. But that's pretty much, and that is my update for this video. I will see y'all later.